Hello, hello, hello. Good morning this Friday morning. Today is Friday, the 25th of July, 2025. It's 2507-2025. That's the date. And yeah, it's another pleasant, sunny Friday morning. It's interesting. Calgary has been so rainy this summer, right? But it's good to have a day of sunshine. So, hey, I'm excited to be here as always. And it's Finance Friday, right? It's Finance Friday. And we're talking all things money, personal finance, enterprise. That's my space, that's my world, and I like to stay in my playground. So, hey, yeah, that's where we are today. So far, so good. The summer has been off to a great start. Stampede was amazing, and then the events are starting to come fast and furious. But just by way of announcements, I just want to bring up a few things that I know that, I know I've said them before, but they bear repeating. Number one, if you are modest income and you have not filed your personal tax returns for whatsoever reason that may be, we really don't care what the reason is. As long as you have not filed your personal tax returns, and your modest income, i.e. family income of $50,000 or less, the fine folks at the Financial Empowerment Initiative will be excited to give you a hand with that. So you can reach out to somebody by sending an email to operations@thefei.ca. That's operations with an S, one word, at thefei.ca. And my friends there will be more than happy to help you get those tax returns filed. And that will put you in place to get the benefits from the government of Canada that you are entitled to. That's number one. Number two, Founders Lounge is going to be back next month. And we're looking at having a showcase. We are going to be making space for a number of business owners to show us what they do by bringing in their goods or samples of services to share with the community. Not necessarily give it away for free, but let people know what they do. That's number one. And then we'll be watching some interesting pitches by members of the community who are building something that they want to draw our attention to. Right now, we are still putting together a package to support all of those entrepreneurs who are going to be showing us what they are doing. That's going to be happening on August 21. That's the third Thursday in the month of August at the platform, the East Annex, as usual. It's going to be a fun time. More information to come. We're still trying to put all of that together. But that's the plan for Founders Lounge for August. And it's that way because guess what? Startup Court is turning 5. So that's where we are for now. Just said I should share those 2 tidbits of information. And I'm going to go right in. Okay, before I go into what we have today, hi, Moyo. Thanks for saying hello on Instagram. Lifted777. Are you a Boeing 777? Thanks for saying hi here as well. I appreciate it. So going right into my conversation for today. We're always talking about how you can stretch that dollar, how you can make that dollar go as far as possible, right? By saving on taxes, make sure that there's more of that dollar left behind for you to use. That's where we're always focused on. So one thing I know that is the summer is a good time, right? The sun is out, the party's outdoor, you're having a good time, you're spending more time on the patio than ever before. And then one thing that definitely comes with having a good time is spending money. Another thing that comes with having a good time is procrastinating on things you have to do that you don't necessarily enjoy doing, like preparing your budget, like revisiting your financial situation, your spending patterns, like, checking out where you are at with your money plan. Those are things that we typically kind of allow to slip in the summer, like putting together a tax plan for this year's income. We kind of try to, put them aside, maybe because we don't like what that situation looks like. Well, those kind of things have a way of slipping in the summer. Basically, that's the point I'm making. And since we're in the heat of the summer, Mr. Davida, good to see you. Thanks for saying hello on Instagram, right? Because we're having so much fun, we don't want to remember these things that are not as much fun. But guess what? Those things are the things that make it possible for you to have fun. So when we get a group of them, then you can enjoy life maximally. You can enjoy life to the full. So today I'm calling out 3 habits that quietly creep up, and that, yes, they may not mess up your summer while you are enjoying it, but I can tell you that they will mess up your summer after the fact when you start to look at the numbers, right? So number 1 is this: I'll deal with it in September, right? Dotun is talking to you right now about taxes, and you're like, guy, it's just July. Come on, we still have so much more time before we get to talking taxes. And I'm saying, no, we really don't have so much time. That's 7 months of the year gone. You have just 5 months to plan, and only an additional 2 months for RRSPs only. Everything else you have to have in place by the 31st of December 2025. So if you don't have that plan in place, yeah, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. That time is leaking away. You got to do something about it soon. So don't let all of summer be gone before you start doing something. Begin to put some things in place and to say, okay, this is how my plan for 2025 taxes is going to go down, right? So I'm saying, don't delay. Don't wait till September. Start to think. If you have an accountant, great, give him a call. If you don't have an accountant, find somebody that is competent, that can handle your situation and initiate the conversation. Get started in the direction of that plan, right? So while you are busy having fun, make sure you are not losing sight of your money. Track your cash flow. Put your tax plan in place. If you're a business owner, make sure that you are keeping a score. How much did you make? How much did you spend? Yes, Davida, it's my job to remind you. That's exactly why I'm here. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to make you know that, okay, I gotta check in on this. I have to take a look at it. That's my job, and I intend to get better at it. So, number 2, the one that we are all guilty of. You are guilty of it in the short term on a daily basis. You are guilty of it in the long term as your income increases. And that's what is called the lifestyle creep. You know, you get a raise of $1,000, and then your lifestyle kind of creeps up because you now you buy a bit more expensive coffee. You don't use the train anymore. You use an Uber instead. Or you just start to make these decisions that require you to spend a bit more of the money that you just earned. It's called lifestyle creep. That's the term for it. In the summer, there's lifestyle creep because guess what? You're going out to events a bit more. At those events, you're putting up a bit more cash because you're feeling good, you're happy, and the cash is there. Maybe there's a card to swipe. You're spending that money. You're not really thinking about, okay, can I afford this? Do I really have this money to spend? It's called lifestyle creep, and it happens. It happens. And the worst part of this is your compensation stays the same or reduces. If you're a business owner, unless you're in the entertainment or events industry, in the summer, revenue has a way of inching down ever so slightly or dipping majorly because guess what? It's the summer. So if that is happening, you are looking at your situation and you are saying, if I'm spending more money and I'm making less money, that's a double whammy right there. You don't want to have to deal with that long term. So if you're not making more money, try and watch the lifestyle creep. Try and ensure that you're not burning a hole in your own pocket. Number 3, have you reviewed your tax position for the first 6 months of the year? Have you said to yourself, how much did I make? What's my potential tax bill? If you're a business owner, are you looking at your installment plan for the year and saying, okay, do I have to pay taxes at the end of the year? If I have to pay, do I need to start making some advance payment on my tax bill, right? So if you're not doing that, that's another troublesome thing right there. So I want you to take a look at your situation and ask yourself, am I getting into summer tax trouble? Am I postponing things I should be doing right now? Am I spending money that I don't have? Or am I ignoring to make a plan for my taxes? If you're doing any of these three things, then that's the tax summer blues catching you. And I'm saying to you, that's something that you need to guard against. Just take a look at your bank statements, review those expenses, Make sure that you're managing your cash flow. Make sure you have a plan in place for your taxes, and that puts you in a position to properly implement those plans once we hit September and Q4, right? So this is the ball period, right? We are playing ball right now. The game is going on. Everything is happening. You're making the money, you're spending the money, but you're preparing, taking yourself towards that end game. By Q4, you want to make sure that your plan is not only tight and in place, but it is actually properly implemented, ready for you to notify the CRA of the wonderful things that you have done. But what we do not want to do is not have done anything. So that said, I have a few opportunities for you to have a conversation with me about your tax plan. If this is something that you're interested in, you can head right on to taxplanning.dexteritas.ca. That's just one English, taxplanning.dexteritas, which is the name of my company, .ca. I'll be excited to talk you through, what are the options available to you, what things that you can do to put yourself in a more optimal position as far as taxes and personal finances generally are concerned. So that's pretty much all I got for you this morning. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat or leave them as a comment on this video. I'm more than happy to answer them. I am offering, I don't have any checklists to send you right now, but I'm sure that if you head on to the blog at Ayodele-Bamisaiye.com/blog home, you'll find a few things there that will be valuable to you. I'm going to share a series I wrote recently called Wealth by Design. It's all living there on my personal blog, and I believe that you'll be able to find some value in there. So that's 12 minutes. I'm already 2 minutes over time. Thank you very much, everyone who has come by to say hi. Davida, thank you for your comments. Yes, it's my job to remind you, and I'm happy to do it. And I wish you an amazing Friday morning. Enjoy yourself, and bye for now.